Hey guys, welcome to episode number 17 this week for Final Fantasy 12 Zodiac games this morning. But other than that, I think everything should be easily good to go. I just want to double check one app. If everything's under control, not exactly rejuvenating, we're going in between, guys. Just to be open and honest to see. Okay, there we go. Let's see if it's going to be uploaded. But there we go. But here we are, guys, episode number 17 this week, for an hour and 40 minutes plus for Final Fantasy 12 Zodiac game. So, I'm going to be open and honest, guys. Before I get to anything that came out of work yesterday, I want to say I was just a little bit drowsy, but not as much as I would like. But, work overall was okay, but basically, something really tackled. But today's date, guys, yeah, guys, today's date, it is the first day of October. As you guys all know, we are on the first day of Halloween month, as you guys can see. But it's only been like another couple days since I haven't been live again. But we are always filled, guys, with popularity, juice, entertainment, and energy, as we most likely are. We are on the first of the fourth quarter already of this year, guys, of 2024. Which is really not exactly dope, or not to have anything scattered. But I'm gonna be open and honest, guys. Good morning, Kumari. Shout out to you, dearest. Make a little shout out, by the way. Alongside, guys, we're 595 miles this morning, and I mustn't always squeeze or point fingers. But I'm gonna be honest with you, guys. I was pretty much right at work yesterday, and, not as much as I can really pursue, guys, or go against anything on its free will. But, guys, with all due respect, you know how people don't usually take a lot of naps, or pretty much take a lot of heat exhaustion? Well, guys, let me lay it out for you. So basically, I got a little bit sick yesterday. Coming out last night. Due to the fact that I had a little bit of heat on me and pretty much had a little something inside of it. So basically, due to that, I pretty much had some protein on it, and I pretty much stuck ahead of me. But the best thing to do, guys, is I told the others it's just that I'm gonna take a break from having protein for now. If you're talking about having protein, you pretty much have cheese, beef sticks and whatnot. And what's usually protein is always fitable for me, But other than that, my true love was trying to check up on me yesterday. And basically, she was hoping I would get a chance to call her or text her last night. No later than 7 o'clock yet. Coming in between, or pretty much before that. And pretty much I was gonna have dinner yesterday, but for me, feeling a little more embarrassing, pretty much above decent here today, guys, I wasn't feeling up to it, I was just feeling a little bit terrible, and I just wanted the Lord to really heal me. And he pretty much and just to be very certain, guys, in the chat, he pretty much did exactly what he's always able to do. And to make things the way it's supposed to be. Not exactly what it has to be, the best thing to do if you're having a sore throat when it comes to having to be sick and having to have protein, or you talk about having something that is pretty much not exactly the best interest. I did have a sparkling water with me, guys, pretty much at all times, when I was bagging a couple of stuff in return. And that's exactly how the stuff really got to my attention. Yeah, pretty much it wasn't exactly well as planned, it's just, I wasn't feeling up to it to begin with, Before you take care of the others, mostly. Alright guys, before I get to anything else, I do want to thank you guys for joining me this morning with our strongest power today, with our 595 months here today. With our popularity, guys, entertainment, juice, and entertainment. I want to thank you guys for praying for me ever since I slept in a little more early last night. With our social media, guys. With our We have our social media towards our YouTube accounts and our podcast services, guys, with our social media. And what are the apps, guys, on this current day today? Well, today is October 1st, guys, 2024, by the way. Doesn't take much to really handle problems or investigations or consideration if you look at it in between. And yes, guys, the space that we use. But other than that, guys, my health is doing totally okay. Maybe a little bit better if you think about it. But other than that, guys, our social media with our YouTube accounts and our podcast services like Twitter, Facebook, YouTube, Instagram, and Reddit. And dearly beloved, guys, it is mostly so much more. But other than that, guys, you guys can get always notifications when we go live next and doing what we're able to do. And yes, guys, you do it because you're driven. That's all it can really resolve. You know, let's do something that's more to prevent. But as long as you take care of yourself with your boundaries and doing what you gotta do, God will be there to help you. That's all that matters. But other than that, guys, we're off to a little more of a slow start. But work overall, pretty much working the rest of last night, it was just a little bit better. You know, I'm pretty much, I actually did not know what I was at, and doing some that's more subsequent. Well, pretty much satisfying. But other than that, guys, everything else was fine. You know, everything else was in between. But not exactly as much as I would like. I did not follow up any in-gaming news yesterday since, like I said, guys, since I was just feeling a little more beyond terrible before this, holding the record before him. But it is good, guys, that I'm getting back into spirits as much as I can handle, and doing something that's more careful. And yes, guys, the space that we use. But can never be out of the way as much, or doing something people will not regret or worth damaging. But everything else, guys, like I said, everything else should be good to go today. I do not go back to work, guys, till Thursday, and and then I'll be back to work on Thursday, guys. I'm off Friday, and my true love does say the following, guys, with our feature and you guys in the chat, that she's hoping I'm better by Friday night. And I told her, I said, I'm gonna be fine, as long as nothing else is worth sickness, not to have any grams or anything else being complicated, mostly. But like I said, guys, I mean, you gotta know not to have something that's worth, by any means necessary, guys, as long as you know what you're doing. I mean, you know what you're doing, and you pretty much have something to stand and deliver. I'm pretty much not going to be doing very much today, guys, but probably just hang around as my hangout spot, as I always do. What's up, Dilly? Good morning. Make a lot of shout out to you, by the way. Alongside, guys, are 595 mods also. That's just to always look after me and to see what I've been able to do. But like I said, guys, everything else is more to present it. And everything else is more in the square root. If you guys remember what we exactly did last week, we pretty much went through this jungle coming out of last week here today, and we were just doing what we were able to do, and made things the stuff that we wanted it to be. As you guys can see, we're about to head to Handy Mines. If you guys have not exactly looked into, but like I said, guys, my health overall, it's okay. I'm just gonna get back to what I was having before, or if anything else before this. As long as it's not holding the record before it, as far as I can tell you. It's like if you're in a bad way, like say if you're working and taking on the heat overall, and doing something you're not supposed to do, or you're able to do, most likely in return. Like I said, you gotta know what's more to stick around, and make sure you're hanging around much more often. Not exactly having your health be terrible or... guys. That's the main thing. But other than that, guys, I slept until 7 o'clock last night, and nobody woke me up as much, or whatever. But other than that, you know, I was just wanted to be myself for the night. I did not want my true love to take up on me coming out of yesterday, and just wanted an update to see if I was okay. I just told her and to let you guys know also. All I did was get sick twice. That was it. I had a little extra protein out of it, and that was just about it. I was gonna have a little more of my my strawberry at this point. I mean, you talked about having sparkling water and regular. I mean, that's always the best way to describe it, and also really takes times. Trust me. But the best thing to do, guys, remember, take care of yourself first, before you take care of somebody else. So, you're not gonna believe what also came out of my true love yesterday. Actually, no, not yesterday. But like I said, her and I did watch the new Transformers 1 before any other accidents or any health that happened. So basically, I hung up. I pretty much hanged up my true love this past Sunday, since her blood sugars were extremely high. So I'm out. So basically, you know, she was pretty much not feeling any good. You know, her and I shared popcorn, and we talked a little more about previews on the upcoming movies we want to see very soon. And the cover of the previews during Transformers 1 was guys had actors, for example, you know, Chris Hemsworth, Scarlett Johansson, so guys, who else is there? Yeah, guys, for example, Scarlett Johansson is one. Chris Hemsworth coming out of Thor, guys. You guys know these actors by heart. I mostly do. I know you guys exactly know most of it, as much as I can handle. Keegan-Michael Key, guys. Now this brother, he's coming out of the Super Mario Brothers movie, guys, in the chat, and basically, guys, like I said, the movie itself is good. And I've always thought, guys, that movie was a little more better than wasn't. I mean, I wouldn't call it a saying that Beatles is stupid or anything. Like I said, I've always thought it was just okay. I mean, talk about Michael Keaton. We talk about bringing the other actors back on the landscape and bringing themselves back on the map, and so on and so forth. I did look at the box office yesterday. So basically, Transformers 1. I mean, they were about to end its record. End its theatrical record in the box office this week. And from what I've heard is, they're gonna be ending that no more than pretty much a good portion amount. And what would be exactly that amount, guys, coming out of the box office? Well, basically, guys, we're looking at the same thing, not exactly at the same time. So they're ending their theatrical run, guys. Pretty much a good record, just to really not exactly decrease, but just to have a good amount of money. But the guys talk about millions, talk about $1 million, guys, cost thousands of dollars. That type of money, guys, is a lot of money. You talk about winning the lottery. You talk about doing something worth budgeting. Not exactly blowing too many. But basically, it's the theatrical run for Transformers 1, by far. And then say the following, guys, that the movie itself will be stopping no more than $131 million, closer to 140. Which I don't see them blaming that by any means. So I just think they're doing the right thing, instead of not have anything else excusable for it. So just to be open and honest, either way. So, but I just think the second. Like I said, Transformers 1 was good. It did suit, I mean, I'm not gonna believe a single thing as much from IGN. But if you're talking about having better reviews, guys, trust me, guys. For example, you talk about IMDb and, IMDb and, Rotten Tomatoes. They just think the movie itself was real good. IGN just gave it a decent 5 out of 10. To be honest. And like I said, I don't blame In-Gaming News for having a worse review. I mean, it's not exactly a 4 or 3. With Chris Hemsworth, Scarlett Johansson, Keegan Michael Key, and the other actors back then. So, and Danny DeVito from the second one, no, not as much as if I can look at the cast. But I did look it up yesterday. So, I mean this past Sunday. But as far as other movies go, My True Love and I, the next upcoming movies that close out the rest of this year. I mean, the next upcoming movie, I mean, we're not debating as much if we want to tackle the third Sonic with the return of Jim Carrey. It's Dr. Eggman, aka guys, for example, Dr. Eggman / Dr. Robotnik. So, so happily he's making his badass return, as far as I know. So I don't blame anybody else for having that one. So basically, her and I are debating, guys, if we want to check out the second, what do you call it, the third Sonic, or take on Mufasa. And what's Mufasa, guys, will always be remembered. You guys remember who voiced Mufasa the first time? Coming out of Lion King? And that would be, guys, the late brother himself, the legend, the one and only, James Earl Jones. 93 after the last couple of weeks, guys. And then we lost a couple other actors this week, which I mean, from what I've heard, we recently lost another actor yesterday. The one that was partnering up with Wesley Snipes in Blade. I mean, the Blade franchise. Can't remember who this guy was, but he was a country singer. He was pretty much a different figure at this point in time. Well, basically, he was one of the good guys coming out of Blade with Wesley Snipes back then. I do want to deliver a shout out to Wesley Snipes to losing his hero. He was like 88 years old this week, as far as I know. I mean, not compared to Willie Nelson, once he's like in his early 90s. Hey Arlen, make a love shout out, dearest. How are you this morning? Thank you so much, dearest. How are you? But yeah, everything else should be the same, guys. I mean, you talk about these actors, people cannot live on as much forever. As long as you keep an eye where you pretty much exactly want to stand and the way you want to be. But I mean, that's as far as people can really gather. Trust me. In order to have everybody else be earth-shattering. But you know, guys, this actor did pretty well. Hey, love Sansi Kitson, make a love shout out. How are you? Hola Weber, how are you? But yeah, by the way, Arlen, are you able to help out with my W8s today? Like I said, guys, my W8s it's way down the tubes instead of my cast right now. But you know, guys, like I said, Transformers 1 overall was a good movie. Chris Hemsworth did pretty well. He's coming out of the Thor movies by far. And, you know, yeah. As far as anything else can point out. We got Sansi or Arlen in the chat. Are you able to watch my playlist? I mean, I don't think a lot of you guys watch my W8s very much. I mean, my answer is probably no. But, I mean, it doesn't cause any problems or distractions to it, you know? As long as we know what we're doing and what we're able to do by any means necessary. So, as long as we're able to handle something in a good length or pretty much having good spirits, that's all it can really take. Well, guys, before I get to anything else today, if you guys are past and present, well, I'm gonna be honest with you, Satsi. I was a little bit sick last night after having, I mean, way before I went into work, and I threw up not once but twice yesterday. Due to the heat when I was sleeping in yesterday in the morning, and you know, I wasn't feeling comfortable like having anything but just protein. And you're talking about just having sparkling water in return. So basically, the water did not hurt me. I mean, by any means, by far. But I was feeling fine this morning, and pretty much I was not exactly torn into pieces as much. But you know, the one that held me the rest of last night was pretty much God. So I thank him for helping me through it, and he knows how to help me the best way possible. You know, like I said, you gotta take care of yourself first before you take care of somebody else. Trust me. And when you do it firsthand, but do not have yourself out of the way by any means necessary. So, but like I said, I've been feeling okay this morning, and you know, I was trying to figure out what I was standing at. But I do go back to work on Thursday, guys, so I should be fine by then. So, but my musketeer was a little more worried at the end of the night, knowing if I was not gonna make it. Well, it's like I said, I mean, most of us know how to make something appearing, and also knowing something that may or may not be happening. So yeah, but I've been feeling a little bit good for now. But I don't think I'm gonna be throwing up anytime soon. Like I said, the only way I do it, Mommy make a lot of shout out. I waited to saw my super chat this morning. I don't know if you can help me with any boosting or not. But the best thing to do, guys, is to watch my playlist. That's the best way to do it. Or if you guys do have an Amazon system, that's okay too. Whatever works, it's okay. Doesn't matter. But alright guys, if you guys want to catch more Final Fantasy 12 Zodiac games, we're doing as a big surprise. We're doing an hour and 40 minutes plus. So, with our strongest power today, guys, with my popularity, Zeus Entertainment and Energy, if you guys want to catch more FF12 Zodiac games every Tuesday mornings every week, all you guys need to do is like it, support it, tweet it out, and follow it by socializing what we have. We are the strongest power, guys. We are the big ones in the house. But all you guys need to do, guys, is like it, support it, tweet it out, and follow it. Always like, remember guys, give each other a thumbs up, follow it, share it, tweet it out, and like and share the stream, guys. Like and share the stream. I don't want to give 2 months out, guys. We are like and share the stream. If you guys want me to play new games on the schedule, you talk about having something old. You talk about something new. You guys just gotta do one thing. Do one thing that's not exactly resistible, or pretty much the immovable force, guys. Takes on the immovable object. That would be, guys, WrestleMania 3 main event. For the WWF title, guys, that would be Hulk Hogan taking on Andre the Giant. Oh yes, guys. That was an incredible match. Both Hulk Hogan and Andre the Giant go way back in the 1980s, back then. Excuse me. And I got a bit of hiccups today too. I don't think it's coming out of the damn sickness from yesterday, but like I said, everything else has been fine. It does not need any research, or it pretty much does not need checked up on, just to be honest. But like I said, I was in good spirits at the end of the night, and you know, I just needed, you know, guys, a good amount of rest, good amount of nap, and that way I can recover pretty much percentage of the time. But it is good to slowly get back to its boundaries and get back to what we're able to do. So, you know, guys, it's pretty much the best way towards what we have to do. I mean, the best way possible. So, that's all that matters. But if you guys want, like I said, if you guys want me to play new games on the schedule with our strongest power, between our channels, through our social media, all you guys need to do, guys, is you guys can hit that like button, support button, and comment. That way, when we go live, you guys can be notified, give each other pep talk about strategy, and see what we can really think about, and also talk about, guys, mostly. We always fill, guys, with popularity, Zeus, entertainment, and energy. Most of the time, strong amount of time, but never be weak, most likely in the order. That's all we really can really take on. And take our time, guys, when we get the chance. Remember, guys, you do it because you're driven. You don't have anything else to unleash. Well, guys, Balthia, he's at 1,222 this morning. So, yes, guys, he is at level 23. So, guys, I'm gonna go and put Boss in the system. No. Actually, I'm gonna go put Vaughn in the system. I'm gonna have Lady Ass be controlled for a while. But other than that, guys, with our strongest power today, I'm gonna go ahead and use quickening on these cowards real quick. And just go in between.
I must endure.
But yeah, guys, hit that like button, support button, and comment. Also, a big reminder, and that is, guys, love, support, and respect is the key. Love, support, and respect is the key, guys. Our strongest power. With our 595 mods here today, when we're here and staying active. Stay awesome and creative. With our 500, guys, and 95 mods in total. Along with our followers, guys, or other people here today, our greatness, or pretty much our benefits, and doing something that makes us proud. That is like what makes us proud, guys. Having a lot of happiness and a lot of smiles together. That's all we can benefit, guys. Take our time, never be out of the way, never go crazy. Especially if you're dancing the two songs, guys. Doing the Macarena or the, something that's more visible for a change. That makes you dance around a little bit. Now, somebody was asking, guys, coming outside of chief management, if I knew how to dance. And I almost said the following, guys, that, I'm gonna be honest with you guys, most of them never taught me to dance. But my true love knows how to teach me the best way possible, so. Even though I was not dancing when I was growing up, but when it comes to proms, or according to Night of Science, my true love knows how to get me to dance. And, you know, any dancing songs we know. Or going old school. Or going in between, guys. Whatever tosses it up, it's more to get to the rhythm. And get to the multi, guys. Trust me. That's all it takes. And yes, guys, knowledge is power. When we meet and greet, we socialize, we take our time. We don't actually go vanishing. Or go strong for the week. Trust me. Anytime we manage, guys, to find people, socialize with people, like I said, we're in a big place, and pretty much in a testimonial. And doing something that makes us surround each other with our strongest power today, guys. All we have to do, guys, in order, all we need to do is like it, support, tweet it out, and follow it. All we gotta do, guys, is follow and share it on our social media, with our YouTube accounts. If you guys can mostly do that 24/7, I'm hoping to just do a couple of them. All we need to do, guys, is follow and share it on Twitter, Facebook, and YouTube. I've been on YouTube, guys, for a little over 8 years this year. But by next year, guys, 9 times out of 10, I will be reaching 9 years. So that's going to be awesome and incredible. Just to really pronounce it and get to that point. Well, as we all know, guys, we're going to be jumping into that by then. As far as I can tell you. And yes, guys, the space that we use. But never have ourselves be alone. We're never alone, guys, when we're here. We never have, and we never will. We always want to have something to surround it. I also want to deliver a legendary birthday shout-out, guys, to Jimmy Carter. He's 100 years old this year, guys. Holy cow. So congratulations to our former president, Jimmy Carter. 100 years old this week, guys. Which is brilliant. And pretty much understandable. Which is good, and a huge milestone. I know Barack Obama's still alive, guys. Donald Trump is also. I really do not give any breaks or any respect to Joe Biden. Especially he can get himself a sign box. Or get himself a new pair of shoes. When it comes to being out of the presidential race, trust me, it's all it can take. But I've also been on Facebook and Twitter, guys, for over 6 years. So over 6 years with Twitter and Facebook. I did over 8 years, guys, on YouTube mostly. With our strongest power together, and all we gotta do, guys, is take our time. We don't have to really rush it, or go no less. But what we want to offer as normal as we can get, but take our time. So, I repeat, guys, let's take our time. That's all we can really gain interest and take anything else on it. But yeah, guys, the actor's name was Chris Offerson. So he was a country singer, guys. But may God have mercy on this actor's legendary soul. He was 88 earlier this week, guys, due to that fact. So, doesn't take months, but knowing having a long life ahead of it. But yeah, guys, my true love and I, we've also been together for over 7 years. We are only the most young, romantic young couple. Well, guys, I'm 31. My true love, she's been 36. But she does not question herself, guys, by being 37. I mean, talk about having the right age. You talk about having the correct age by any means necessary. I mean, I'll be 32 next year, so nothing else is going anywhere. But apparently, guys, our future, we still want to get married, so that's still going to be the plan for the upcoming year. Next year, guys, is 2025. So I don't see why not. You know, guys, I lost her once, and 9 times out of 10, guys, with you, with our strongest power today, guys, in the chat, and my true love, I'm not losing her ass twice. Not even close. But yeah, like I said, guys, she's been wondering if I was okay after last night. So, like I said, I'm doing okay. You know, nothing else is gonna be out of the way as much, guys. But you gotta take care of yourself first with your health, please, before you do anything else to take care of someone else for a change. That's all it can take. Well, guys, I got another message from my visual fiance last night. She was praying and praying for me, and yeah. But other than that, I do want to thank my sexiest girl for praying for me yesterday. I mean, you gotta know how to get something out of the way as much, but not have yourself be worse or be less than 100%. That's what I was feeling in between. I mean, I was feeling 50%, but I'm feeling closer to 85%, closer to 90. That's all I can say. We've also, my true love and I, guys, we've also been publicly future engaged since the second talent show this year. So, I don't know what we're gonna be doing next year. We might do something amazing, guys. And we get the first place, and we get a chance by the upcoming year, the upcalendar year by then. So, maybe, but we haven't decided yet. But it's gonna take some time. As you guys can see, guys, we are now at 14 hits in this quickening. Very awesome and perfect to see. Julie, have you been sick before? When it comes to having to throw up on something, or not having the right food in front of you, or not having the right drink in front of it? Like I said, guys, I throw up on occasions. Not very much. That's all I can tell you. Well, guys, we're still looking to get married in the future, and so on and so forth. But alright, guys, that's good video on social media this morning. We will talk about Steam, as we always do, and what I'm going to be doing for baseball going forward. As always, we always want to protect our sport. That's all I can say. We're going to talk about Steam, guys. I have the Steam tab in front of me. So we'll talk about that, guys, in another 13 to 15 minutes. So like I said, the totals with Transformers 1, I want to say, like I said, I mean, I do, honestly, may or may not repeat. Like I said, the movie itself was good. That's all I can really begin with. As far as the other actors go, oh boy. Let's try to think about this for a second. Since it pretty much had a good run coming out of IMDb so far today, guys, in the chat, with its good review, and also Rotten Tomatoes, for having the rightful total, guys, in the early $100 million column, I feel like it's not too bad of a total. And it's always been a lot of money, guys. It really is. I don't know how much Inside Out 2 is, but that's been in a lucky, awesome $1 million run, as far as I know. But the next movie, guys, that we're talking about, what we want to bring into the table, my true love and I are thinking about watching the second Gladiator, and maybe Mufasa. Because a lot of us do know. You guys do understand too. It's not the same without James Earl Jones. I mean, he was the one that played as the Lion King. I mean, you talk about playing Mufasa, him playing Darth Vader, and him being this one local legendary manager, and and best of the best. If you guys remember that clearly, so that makes everything else clear, but never be drawn in return. But guys, we're gonna level up for Liza. We're still putting up with her today, guys. Ever since the last few weeks now. So what we're doing is we're looking to get into this next location this morning and talk about what we're looking at. But if that's good, I'm feeling a little bit better, guys. All I need is some energy. So I'm gonna have that on my way to my Sally family later on this morning. If you think about it. So, you know, everything else has been totally okay. Maybe a little bit good. I don't know if my true love is coming in the chat today or not. But I do appreciate the messages at the end of last night. I really appreciated them. So my true love, thank you. I needed that much as anything else. But yeah, that's all we're gonna do, guys. Health is very important. That's why WH is very important as well. That's all we can really take care of. As far as anything else that could really and really not get boosted. I mean, we want to have something in between. You know, guys, by having something more together. More to really elaborate on. But I'm looking at a video real quick. I was going to something secretly. Never mind. But yeah, everything else will be going to plan. Yeah, guys, I'm just regaining a bit of my composure real quick, and like I said, I'm feeling a little bit good. I will not be sick anytime soon. You guys understand too. Not very much accurate. But as far as yeah, we are going to be taking on. We're still going to be taking on, guys. Pace Over Skull, the one that's going to be in the second season, guys, of the second season 2 of The Last of Us next year. We're going to be watching the second Gladiator after this month, guys. But like I said, this is the first day of the final quarter. Today, guys, it is exactly October 1st, 2024. Not to mention anything else in between. It's all in return, exactly. So I feel like Mufasa would be the last movie we'll see this year. I don't know if we would count on it yet. Like I said, guys, maybe the third Sonic, bringing back Ben Schwartz back, and yeah. I mean, we'll see what happens. You just never know what the next movie is going to be. As long as we work together, watch any movie we want, as long as it's in the same city, and here in the state of Ohio, guys, we'll be fine. That's all we can recommend, and it's all in return. So guys, when my true love comes in to chat this morning, I want her ass to see how I'm doing. That's all we can recommend. But never be out of the way. I don't think Vaughn needs much of anything, especially if we want to increase anything from him. I mean, for him. I mean, the only few armors I'm looking at as of right now, guys, is the Maze's hat and the Wizard's. I don't think he needs any of that yet. Ozzy's at 1222, guys, in his health. I will give him a shield. Now, as far as the license points go, I'm not going to have anything else go in return yet. I do have a new bow for. Actually, I'm going to give friend guys the elephant bow, so that should not be an issue. So what that really does, guys, her attack power goes up to 56. And that's a good amount of damage right there. So I don't think I'm going to give her the red cap. I mean, maybe, but not. But as far as anything else, as far as I know. But I will give Boss a little bit of magic resistance, whatever he can hold with the magic power. He does have the gauntlets, so it does not reduce or pretty much dislocate anything on it. So I don't see why not. We also have other armor for Lady Ass as well. Bangle, guys, stands for the other thing as well. So yeah, not much to really concern or worry about as of right now. But as far as anything else goes today, like I said, everything else has been fine. I go back to work on Thursday, then I'm off Friday, so. And then I'm off at 4 again on Saturday, guys, so. Off at 4 again. So that's an excellent thing right there. So, I know we got, like I said, we do have sports coming back up soon. So next week, guys, a lot of us here in the state of Ohio and, Matsu Love and I are going back to bowling next week. So I mean, she thinks I'll have the thoughts that I'm getting back to handling. Which you guys don't know, my stats. I still have an average of 223, and I still have a good sized single. My bowling score, guys, my high single is a 205. So my favorite thought is to strike only. I'm pretty much changing my stat. My great thought instead of pretty much the least favorite thoughts. I'm not gonna worry about splits anymore, so if I aim them or get them at the right, pretty much the right way possible, whatever works for us in between. So yeah, guys, we're going back to bowling next week, but I do not think it's gonna be an issue, or it's all in between either way. So we don't have to cause any problems or distractions on it, so it'll be fine as it is. I do know my Too Love will be covering me as well on that, on that upcoming Saturday, guys, since, like I said, I work 11 to 4 on this first weekend here in the month of October right now. So we do not have to worry about any observation or to really investigate anything by any means necessary. So, they're pretty much, my Too Love and Green, Black, and White, they're gonna be going to cheer, our, what do you call it? Ohio football team. So, here in the United States of Ohio, so. I mean, coming out of just one county, not exactly two, so. And I was texting one of the coaches, and he said that, she did state the following, guys, that, she told me to go to work because work comes first. And I could not agree more, guys. Remember, work comes first before we do anything. Before we go to any sporting event or anything, by any means, going forward. So we don't need to worry about that, guys. So, like I said, work comes first. I need the money, most importantly. And that, my Too Love can tell me how the game went. Just coming out of this weekend, guys. So, we should be fine as it is. No problem at all. Trust me. But no worries, guys. Trust me. We'll be fine. I don't know if we're gonna have dinner by then. I mean, I was supposed to go to dinner with my musketeer this past Saturday. So I just told her that, not exactly involved in work, but basically I was just a little more damn well tired, as far as I can tell you. Trust me. So we don't need to worry about anything that's going above average or above decent yet. So we still be fine. Like I said, work comes first before I do any sports, in any kind. So, bowling is not going to be a distraction, because at the rest of this year. And Lawrence is going to self-killed again, guys. Oh, man. Well, what we're trying to do today, guys, we're trying to get to this one location. Well, we're taking on these hellhounds, by the way. Not exactly made out of popcorn or made out of chips either. So, no. Not as much as we can really at the end. So, hold on, guys, I'm gonna go and give an ether to... Well, guys, there's two words. Ether and ether. So that's exactly what it stands for. So, no worries.
Red heart shape, face red heart shape, face red heart shape.
Mommy, thank you for coming back in. Thank you for standing by with us with our strongest power today. And noticing I'm doing okay, guys. That's all I can say. As long as people don't have to pawn themselves in. I'm not going to use my summoning right now, so I won't be using that just yet. One attack thing, guys. Gosh dang it. 494? Oh, jeez, guys. That'd be the last thing we want to really damage and also take control of. And yes, guys, a space stab we can handle and use. So So we'll see how things can bring in.
Yeah.
But like I said, everything else is gonna be good this week. I do not expect my health to be bad going into Friday this week. As long as there's a lot of tearing and as far as anything else can handle pretty much take on too. So guys, as far as the handy mines go, I feel like we want to go into. So guys, if it's gonna be below the location that we're gonna be heading to, then I feel like we want to go to, hold on, I think I know where the mine, I think I know where the handy mines is at. And yes guys, yes I do. Yes I do. What we want to do, we want to grab a Chocobo when we get a chance. So that's what I really want to head to going forward. So yeah, I don't see why not. Alright guys, before we get to anything else, let's talk about Steam this morning. So guys, I'm gonna go ahead and talk about Steam this morning. So, remember guys, every year is the best year for gaming. You want to have something to pre-order. You want to play something new for a change. Well, let me tell you guys what we can do and what we can handle. So guys, you guys can make yourselves a game ID on the Steam. So what I mean guys, I think most of us know what that really can take care of and also spending going forward. That way we can have our own game reviews, never be earth-shattering, and then not noticing what the gameplay does and what the graphics are. So guys, head over to Steam.com after you make a Steam account and buy something. If you guys are into old games, if you guys want to talk about special games, if you guys are having fun with two games, playing Fortnite and Rocket League, if you guys are getting bucks for Rocket League or Fortnite, you guys can do that without any extra cost. Maybe you guys are going after the new skins, the Incredibles for Fortnite. If you guys are doing something new, going into Rocket League, you guys can pre-order new games. And what I mean by new games, guys, for example, you guys can pre-order the new Borderlands 4. That game will soon be coming out, guys, after this year. So I still want to get that game as far as with the other games in total. Maybe a few other games that's up for grabs too. If we can get an opportunity and have something to bring and also take on. And also not exactly brag about either. But doing something that will not make us upset or have any self-control. Trust me. As long as we kind of games we want to play. Remember guys, get into any games you want, head over to Steam. After you make a game account, guys, remember, buy something. If you guys want to buy 2 football games, you guys can go after the new College Football 25, Man 25 guys with Christian McCaffrey with the San Francisco 49ers. You guys can go after any new games you want. As long as they are good, not exactly bad. Hold on guys, I'm gonna do my license points and do a quick save. We're not done yet. So guys, I'm gonna do Vaughn real quick. Does anybody need any health boosted? Well guys, since Vaughn is at 989, I'm not gonna increase him that much. I'll give him plus 150. So his total, he'll be at 1,139. So I'm gonna give him other stuff while we're at it. So guys, as far as other stuff goes, you guys can buy any games you want, when you want. Vaughn has, guys, heavy armor 4. So that's something to look at and bring in. And don't have anything else to toss up. And then, you guys, you're welcome to go after one transaction. You guys can go after Steam gift cards. I'm just gonna quickly give the pronunciation real quick. You guys can buy Steam cards for any amounts you want, anytime you want, when you want. Nobody should be bossing you around. You guys can buy any Steam gift cards you want, by any means necessary. Whatever the more comfortable, more grateful, more amazing. Maybe doing something more proud. Trust me. That's all I can bring, and whatever it can take on. Trust me. Well guys, I'm gonna switch to Archer for Fran. I gave her Guild Toss as well. Never be concerned. and then I'll give her accessories number 10. And what the new accessories does, guys, number 10, it does have Jade Collar and Nosian Belt. So that should be not too bad. But yeah, guys, Steam is pronounced SteamGiftCarD. So you guys can buy any games you want. If you guys are into any sports, music, or any RPGs, you guys can buy any games you want. But the first thing you guys should do, and yes guys, the space that we use. Well guys, I'm giving Lady Ass plus 20 on hit points. She's up to 1036. Let me go back to Red Battle Maids for a second. I'm gonna go and give her guys Maces 3. That should be fine, and maybe a little bit good to go. But never be turning into trash and turning into stone. It shouldn't have to be as much, trust me. Then I'm gonna go and get Pinello, guys. I'm gonna have her learn a couple of these black magics. We haven't got the next level ones right now, but we will get to that very shortly. And the last one, guys, for Pinello, I'm giving her accessories 4. So everybody's good to go for now. But yeah, guys, I'm doing a quick save real quick, then we'll continue. But like I said, my name, guys, on Steam is JackDawson93, or you guys can call me JD93. If you guys have nothing, everybody has an appreciation. If you guys have nothing, you guys have nothing to lose. I've been on Steam, guys, for over 3 years now, or 3 damn years. I haven't bought a new game since earlier this year by buying the new Outside the Park Baseball 25. But we're going to talk about baseball in just a little bit. You guys can go after any awesome games, modifications, and DLC, guys, for games. Any decision to any games you want. You guys as a gamer, you guys can have your own Steam account. Like I said, buy something. If you want to have something great, you want to have something good, maybe have something average. Whatever you guys want to play, it's okay. People cannot tell you different. People cannot tell you bad. Nobody could, and no one else will. Trust me. We're gonna do something. People can have game reviews and having better game reviews by any means. I mean, everybody's entitled to anything they want, whatever we need. That's all that takes, by any means necessary. So, but there are a lot of games out there, guys. The next console I want to get, I want to have I do want a Steam Deck for going into Christmas this year. I do want to have Metal Gear Solid Delta Snake Eater as well this year. That game is not going to be delayed. Even though Assassin's Creed Shadows, guys, Ubisoft only delayed it, guys, till February 14th, so we don't have anything to worry about right now. And yes, guys, I repeat, I do want Borderlands 4. You guys understand I do. Even though I haven't gone to other Borderlands games in a long time. Well, I have not. I have not. So, we've still got a lot of time before we get to that point. You guys bet we do. Alright guys, Vaughn is now, Lalove's Pinky, make a love shout out, dearest. How you doing? Good morning. Morning, how are you? Well, where's your cup of coffee, Pinky? Actually, our sister, Pinky Gray. Where's the coffee at? Do you have marshmallows? Do you have cream? Whatever it could be, it's worthy, guys, to wake each other up. But yeah, guys, let's go and jump into Steam this morning. If you guys are into RPGs, I've been on Steam, guys, for over 3 years. Most importantly. So nothing else would be dragged or... Yes, guys, it doesn't take months after all. Whatever you guys can find. Whatever I can find, guys. Having good game reviews, good other stuff as well. I mean, you gotta know what's really comfortable for a change. How to find graphics, how to find gameplay, and all that good stuff when we can. You know, guys, when we need to. And yes, guys, get an opportunity for a change. That's all it can really toss. Son Mills, good morning, Son. Make a lot of sound out. How are you, sir? Coming out of our big sister, Pinky Gray. Pinky Gray hasn't been in the chat for a while. That's why we summoned her back in. So guys, if any of you today, with our song is powered, we can always fill guys with popularity. Remember guys, popularity, Zeus, entertainment, and energy from now on. And like always, if you guys are into RPGs, like Final Fantasy, Assassin's Creed, God of War, The Last of Us, if you guys are playing the awesome game itself, Baldur's Gate 3, I don't think that, or maybe, just maybe guys, playing the new Civilization 7. I haven't played that game to be honest, but I've heard a couple good things, not exactly bad things about it, but I've heard Baldur's Gate 3 is good. I mean, really, really interesting, as far as I know. But yeah, you guys go after any RPGs you want. There's a lot of games you guys can play, what I can play, what we can do, and what I cannot do. I mean, no one will. What's up, Sister Eds? Make a lot of shout out. Can you help me with my channel, with our channel today? If we get a chance and don't exactly be out of the way as such. You guys can check out Eds this morning. She's really nice, she's kind, she's pretty when it comes to our stream. Knows how to bring something to stand and deliver for us. And doing something that's more colorful. And yes guys, sweet as well. I'm not gonna bother with that treasure chest. We're just trying to get out of here for a second. But yeah guys, there's a lot of games to choose from, if you want. I've always been a major hitter guys with RPGs since I was growing up. I love RPGs. The most important thing guys, the most main ingredient when it comes to RPGs is a lot of exploration, a lot of grinding, having the best storyline that RPGs can ever have. That's all we can really take in. It's soak right in the system. So, RPGs is the best way to play. It really is, and it always... Remember guys, RPGs, is, for me, is the best there is, the best there was, the best there ever will be. To always quote WWE Hall of Famer, Bret Hart, trust me. That's all we can take, and really squeeze. Now we're going to talk about baseball this morning. If you guys are into any sports games, you know exactly what's switching around this month. We're having to play any sports teams. If you guys are into baseball, racing, tennis, golf, football, basketball, if you're playing soccer, playing golf, or anything you guys like playing, like say archery. My 2-year-old plays archery on my phone if I'm not playing anything for sure, or to have something worth, entertaining. Or pretty much taking on any opponents or, co-op or something. If you guys are playing and willing to get an opportunity to play the new, what do you call it, guys, the new Call of Duty Black Ops 6, my ass is not playing that this year. That's all I'm gonna really rhyme and have something to really upgrade. I mean, talk about getting an extra gigabyte hard drive. I don't think I'm gonna do that this year. Going into Christmas by then. So, I, for one, no, I don't think so. But if I want to get the new games, the only game I'm only summoning going into Christmas by then, you guys understand very well. I want Metal Gear Solid Delta Snake Eater. I really want to get that last game by then.
I'm not sure if you appreciate backseat gaming.
So I don't see why not. Son Mills, you have something to say? Give me 1 minute. Alright guys, with our song is powered this morning, Son says, I'm not sure if you appreciate backseat gaming. I've been playing this game for almost 15 consecutive years. So if you need any advice on things, let me know. I'll help out as much as you want me to. Oh wow, you're very swell, Son. Thank you so much for asking me, or telling me otherwise. So are you new to the channel, Son? In the chat, or not really? I mean, like I said, I've been doing this for over 8 years. That's all I can say. And 6 years on Facebook and Twitter. That's all I can really summon. Alright guys, we're gonna talk about baseball today. So, what I'm gonna be doing is, I was going to do something old school with my team campaign on Outside the Park Baseball 25. So what I will be doing I'm going to be managing my 1930, team campaign. So, the team that I'm doing is, give me 1 second. I'm going to bring up Game Changer on my phone really fast. So what I will be doing today, if I'm gonna do game 1 this morning, actually later on today, I am gonna be managing, guys, my Robins, my Brooklyn Robins, and my 1930 Brooklyn Robins campaign. So it's gonna be our Robins and my 1930 Robins campaign. So now the Robins are coming out of Brooklyn, New York, or pretty much a different different baseball location. So I will be doing game 1 today, if I'm right. Lazaku, make a lot shout out, Lalubs, thank you for coming in. Are you able, Azima, Amina, are you able to help me with the channel today? I mean, my WAS is way down. It really is. It's not even good. But we want to get it back up there. That's all we can really summon and take on. Trust me. So I'm still doing the back in time stuff, guys, for baseball. So I mean, it's brilliant. It's interesting. It's a lot of fun, and there's a lot of greatness to, bring anything else for the future. But if you guys are looking to play any games, if you guys have a Steam Deck, you guys can play them as well. Not just your laptop. Not exactly anything else in between. So you guys can play them on any platform you want. If you only got a Steam account. What's the problem, Lazaku? Are you okay? Or what's the problem? Well, my throat was a little bit sore last night. I got my ass sick twice when I was sleeping in yesterday in the morning, and I was having protein. I mean, you talk about protein, guys. For example, you talk about having, for example, guys, you remember having beef and cheese, maybe having something hot for a little while. I mean, I'm allowed to have protein, but I just got to be careful. That's the main thing off the bat. So, but I'm feeling a little bit okay this morning. It would be worse than saying sorry at this point. So, well, guys, we got a new installment. It's called Matching Reds. What this really contains, you got Red Cap and Veganine. So we do have Fire, guys, by the way. So that's pretty much something we just purchased. So no issues or scratches. As far as anything else goes, I don't know if I'm gonna be. I mean, I may or may not go back, guys, to one other game, and that would be Digital Diamond Baseball. So I don't know if I want to go back into that yet, because I haven't played the shit out of that baseball project in a while. And so, guys, I have not. But if I do want to get back into that, I feel like I want to do new season replays. But the other one I really want to, I'm hoping to select, is to go after the new installment, guys, of Digital Diamond Baseball version 12. Now, I want to jump into that program coming out of my PC, so I feel like I almost want to stare at that. Trust me. I really want to have something to take on, though. But baseball is life, guys. Baseball is my #1 sport. Or, I mean, for a while. I mean, I've been a huge fan with baseball for a while. But before that sport, guys, it was Madden. So, I haven't played the new Madden game. I can always go back to other Madden games if I want to. I don't think it's going to be necessary if I want to have the power and have something to fit in the schedule by then. I mean, I'm not saying if I would or would not, or say yes or no to that, but I mean, I would like to one of these days, but it all depends. Besides, we're going to have something to stand and deliver, so until then, guys, let's see what happens. So guys, we're talking to the Slow Chief. His name is Sugumu, or Sugumu. Then the word, guys, is Sugumu. That's exactly right. So we'll see what happens. I don't know. I mean, that's something I really want to squeeze on. maybe have no observation on. But remember guys, it's pretty much psychology, phonology, mythology, pretty much geekology, if you want. So, whatever it has to be, it's got to take our time in an instance and having everything standard. But if you guys have a Steam account, you guys can buy any games you want. And if you guys got enough amount, but make sure you make a Steam account first before you do anything to Rise and Shine. So alright guys, my name guys alone on the Steam. My name guys is Zach Dawson 93. You guys can play any games you want. I'm hungry for Borderlands 4 for next year. I am also barking not much of an order guys in the chat with our popularity, entertainment, juice, and energy for it. But also getting Assassin's Creed Shadows by Valentine's Day. So that's something I still want to bring to the table. And maybe the new Ghost of Tootsie. I want to see how that game's going to go. I mean, I'm curious to see if it's going to be better than, what do you go, guys? Better than Ghost of Tsushima. Because nobody can replace the ones that recently did very well. And what do you call it? Coming out of Assassin's Creed creators. So, we'll see what happens. I want to jump into that soon. I really do. So, that's something to think about. While we want to change the gaming and change anything we want to do. But yeah guys, my name is Zach Dawson 93, any pre-orders or in-store purchases. So remember one thing guys, with a lot of love and a lot of support. And the satisfaction guys is, remember guys, the most important thing is love, support, and respect is the key. The awesome and creative guys with our mods, or 586 or 595 mods guys with our strongest power today in the chat, and a lot of our followers here today as well. Much more we can deliver, take our time, never be bouncing back and forth. You know guys, if I had a gaming chair, that'd be awesome and very sweet if I was sitting on one. Or maybe just sitting on, you know guys, a gaming chair. Just to really relax for a while. I mean, that'd be something that I would really sit on. Hopefully. And yes, guys, knowledge is power. So remember guys, like and share the stream, socialize, follow and share it. Like and share the stream, guys, like and share the stream. And last but not least, also guys, for our strongest power, meet and greet. I do want to talk a little bit about the channel, guys. So, my followers have been a little bit up and down, but not very much. So guys, my views today, I'm gonna go ahead and talk it over with you guys real quick. Since we're off to a little bit of a slow start, but not very much, we can ask it or have permission towards it. So my views today, guys, I am at only a slow total. I don't know if there's gonna be a lot of boosting for me, which I'm hoping you guys do in the chat, so that way we can get it back up. And I'll be on the road to December 1st, and do something that's more comfortably and something to handle. Well guys, Fran's at level 24. Fran's gonna do a little healing, then I'm gonna put somebody else in. So yeah guys, guys, my views today, I'm at 6,400. And if you guys can help me with our watch hours right now, that'd be awesome. My total, guys, I am at 96.5, which is not any good. After having to be jousting or going above average. So, I would love to see that back up there. As soon as possible. So that way, we can get back to grinding it, approaching it, and doing something that's more comfortable and ease. Doing something that's more under control, more to understand it, to really increase it by boosting it, guys, and doing something that's best known by doing it. And yes, guys, you do it because you're driven. We know what we have to do. We know what's more important as we speak. So that's what I want to see from you guys in the chat. So if you guys know if you guys have an admin system, you guys can boost it on the channel and do something that's more comfortable and have a strongest power effort. And we can do that, trust me. All of us know what we can do. You know guys, accept big things. Maybe I'll talk about small things every once in a while. But it's okay if it's gonna be down. Followers is not gonna be down very much though. That's to tell you the truth though. We'll be fine. We'll get it back up there and do what we're supposed to do. That's all we can target. But yeah guys, those are my totals today. So remember, like and share the stream. Thumbs up guys, follow it, support it, tweet it out, and follow it as much as you can. Cecil Zoville, how you doing? Now Zoville guys, he knows how to bring some good gratitude. Do you have an admin system or no? I mean, just really ask it, don't exactly go sad or crazy. But make a love shout out Zoville, how are you this morning? Good to see you back in the system and having our voices be heard. Making sure guys we're sounding good and doing just a-okay, mostly. So guys, meet and greet. We got if you do not have an admin system, guys, in the chat, you guys can watch my playlist 24/7. I recommend you guys do that as soon as possible. If you guys can do that, wonderful. Admin system, that'd be awesome as well. So do you have an admin, Zoville, or not as much? I mean, you pretty much play good music when it comes to the channel. Or your channel itself, though. And you really do. Not much that people can be to the environment, or having voice be heard. At least, as long as we know what we can utilize and also energize, though. Whatever it could be. It's more to enjoy it. So remember, guys, like and share the stream, meet and greet. And all we need to do, guys, with an admin system and watching our playlists, all we need to do is we watch the videos in full. I want you guys to watch my videos in full, like the videos, socialize it, and follow it. Also, guys, by liking and sharing the stream, guys. Follow and share it on our social media, with our YouTube account. Our YouTube accounts be enjoyable and watchable to watch, and doing something that's more comfortable and feeling not exactly self-esteem, but with our social media guys and our podcast services, like Twitter, Facebook, YouTube, Instagram, and Reddit, and some extras to go along with them. Alright guys, we're going to talk about in-gaming news today. I did not look at a lot of stuff yesterday, but to tell you the truth, I did not. But I will jump in today. Today guys, we are now in October, Horrify month. What I mean, guys, is Halloween month. And also, guys, the 13 nights of Halloween, we talk about Halloween movies. But we'll talk about that a little bit later on. But today, guys, it is October 1st, 2024. I bring you guys the gaming news as much as we can handle and stand and deliver. Well, like I said, guys, I've been feeling a little bit better. Get my boys under control. You guys spraying and praying for me. That's very nice to see. And good to see as well. But yeah. Nothing else would be bad or having a bad ego. Nothing else would be as much as you think it is, so. I guess, guys, the space that we use. But yeah. Alright, guys, we're gonna start with in-gaming news today. Zoville, can you help me with the channel? If you don't mind. I need help with W-rates bad enough. My W-rates ain't doing any good, and it's not being on fire either. If you can do that, if you can help me, I can help you. Whatever you want. I can help you by dropping another super chat for you, or whatever sounds interesting. Or whatever is the most important thing, it's very understandable to look at. Whatever people can respond. Well guys, with our strongest power today, with our popularity guys always, our entertainment, juice, and energy, we begin with in-gaming news this morning guys. We're gonna start with the gameplay, the first 22 minutes today, for the new Starfield Shattered Space. So Shattered Space guys is the new installment for this game, as far as I know right now. So basically, it is the new DLC for Starfield, even though Starfield is not that good. Or people thought it was an alright game. Or not easy peasy for the game review itself, though. I do want to jump into the gameplay for a second.
Is it dropping?
As a Christian, actually, guys, as a Transformer, when it comes to Transformers 1, Holy Primus, yes it is, Loville. Holy Primus, it is. But thank you to my 2 love and spirit. But yeah, my W8 is really dropping, Loville. I am not even kidding right now. It's been the lowest it's ever been. People haven't watched enough. People haven't looked at playlists enough. As far as I can tell you. And you guys understand the rest of it as well. But yeah, guys, Starfield's first major expansion. It is the new, what do you call it, guys? It's called Shattered Space. Are you, can you help me as soon as possible, Zobel? I don't know if you have an ammo system or not. I mean, I'm just asking. If you want to help me as much as you can, or just take our time. I mean, whatever sounds good to you. We're not going to be out of the way as much. We're just going to do something that's more comfortable. Whatever feels comfortable, we will listen to you. No worries. Or so I say, let me talk to you. Not sound like LA Knight, guys, from SmackDown. So, whatever's more comfortable, Zobel, that'd be awesome. Whatever you want it to be. Well, guys, we're gonna get back to some extra gaming. Are you able to watch my playlist? What about my W8s? Are you able to watch my playlist as hard as you can? Or do you know somebody that can help me? That can help me with our channel as much as anything else can. I mean, whatever sounds good to you, it'll be just fine. It'll be okay. We're gonna do something that's more important for us. Well, guys, let me double check there's another location here. Well, I know we want to go to... Hold on, guys. We know something that we don't know. We want to go to the Lucio Mines. And the only way to do that, guys, we want to go to... I feel like we want to go back to Sahara and do something from there. I mean, I was going to do something. I mean, if you played so well, I will always be, I will be a little bit in your debt if you do. But I don't know if, I'm not sure if the others on my account under Facebook can do anything, but I don't know. You never know. Whatever can really help you or respond to you. We have a new official announcement trail, guys, for a new game. So guys, our strongest powers today, the new game is called Assetto Corsa Evo. So the game is called, guys, Assetto Corsa. Now it is a new racing game, guys, as far as I know. So the game itself, guys, and what I'm looking at, it's gonna be maybe a little bit average. If you're talking about playing a racing game, you're talking about playing Gran Turismo, NASCAR, Need for Speed, which people love Need for Speed. I haven't played Need for Speed at all. Let's be honest with you. So the game itself, guys, is called, like I said, it's called, of our strongest power, Assetto Corsa Evo. And the game does state the following. It is an upcoming sim racing game, guys. It's going to be available on Steam on January 16th by next year. The game itself, guys, includes cars from different classes spanning years of motoring history. And this one also includes, guys, if you're looking for an element of surprise for a racing game. It includes, guys, a 24-hour race cycle, which I want to say that's kind of cool. Some dynamic weather. I mean, talking about weather, you look at rain, maybe heat involving it, if you will, and it also has track conditions. It's like if you're playing with other racers, you know, guys, one thing I will tell you is if you're battling other racers, you got to be careful. It's like if you have a brand new car that you're racing, you got to be careful not to mess up its model. Or the other racers will just crash you into the racetrack, or they may just think of your vehicle as trash, thinking if it's not fast enough. Good morning, Mike TV. Make a love shout out, brother. How are you? Good to see you back in the system with our strongest power. So the game itself, guys, it will officially be arriving on the 16th of January in 2025. I can see that being an average game. That's what I can tell you right now. So, that game should be alright, but not as great, if you will. So, we'll see what happens. I mean, whatever it could be an alright save, but I would only give the game a little bit of save. But not as good as it should be, though. Trust me. Mike says, I am good today. I'm ready to reach 4K vids right about now. Congrats, my man. It'll make somebody really happy. Because I'm gonna bring I'm gonna bring Baltier for Boss and Pinello. I mean, we've been doing a good job grinding this morning. Keeping all license points and anything else in return. Brother Mike, I have a favor. He wants my playlist to increase my W rates, please. If that's okay with you. I mean, that'd be awesome if you can do that real quick. Because I would love to have my set back up there. By the time we get to December 1st, before the end of the year, I mean, that'd be great if we can get to that testimonial. I'm hoping my goal gets up there. Alright guys, next up, before popularity, Zeus, entertainment, and energy are our strongest power. IGN Daily Fix, guys, does confirm. The live service Horizon game is coming before Horizon 3, as report claims. Now, I'm not gonna really ask why, but I want to say Horizon 2 was pretty good. I did not play the game itself, but I was not exactly very strict when I was playing Horizon Zero Dawn for the PS4 over the years. Not for PS5 before this. But basically, guys, the game itself, I feel like, I want to say the game itself doesn't seem that bad. I want to say if they bring something for Horizon 3, I can see that being pretty much really interesting. I'm not going to read any of this. But I do know, guys, we are getting a Horizon feature before we get Horizon 3. We don't know what Horizon 3 is going to be bringing right now. I mean, as far as I know, I don't know. I mean, if people can get anything under control for that one, I can do something that's more right for a change. Whatever it's more to consider. Oh, brother Mike, hold on. Can you help me? Are you able to help me with my channel, Mike? I mean, well, apparently my ass needs help with W rates bad enough. I really need most of that, and also a lot of boosting that can handle. I mean, I would love that. Out of 10. I'm also waiting on a message back from my sister Rency. I know she's pretty much going to work every single morning, guys. But you know, I'm always desperate for help. But honestly, yes, people need something within a limited amount of time, whatever it could be. So here's the thing, guys. Since we are getting a live service Horizon, I don't know when we're getting Horizon 3. My guess is probably before the end of next year. Well, apparently my D8 needs a lot of help. That's what my butt needs. I need that bad enough. I don't know. I'm gonna go ahead and quickly answer this. I don't think you have an AMA system, but I do know you have a lot of videos, though. I know you honestly really do. But I don't know. Like I said, I would love to have that, but it all depends how much it could really charge. I mean, W8 is not. Honestly, guys, W8 is very damn expensive. If you're looking to rent a taxi, if you're looking to rent a car, to be honest, those are a lot of money that people want to spend, but not very much people can take in. That's all it takes. But if you guys can watch my W8s, that'd be awesome. If you guys do not have an AMA system, that's fine with me too. It's okay. We just want to get everything else collective. That's what I really need. I would love to have that back to where we're at. Especially. As long as we can do something, we can do everything we're able to do. And what we like to do, most importantly. So we'll see what happens. I mean, if my brother Mike can do something, a little bit, I'm not saying if he can or not, but we'll see.
Hey Jack, and what you want help with on here, and is it about your own membership?
Only my W8s, brother Mike. That's always been the only problem in front of it. I mean, it hasn't been anything else, but I mean, my followers have been fine. I mean, they've been good as of right now. But only my W8s. That's been a lot more concerning. But you know, I just don't get it. I mean, you guys understand I don't get it as much, but as long as we do something, we need to do something more comfortable. Alright guys, I think I don't know how we're gonna be able to get there, but I think I know. Hold on, let me double check here. I don't know if I can spin over here or not. I mean, I wanna try to cross a couple of these places. Hold on, hold on guys, I think I know what I can do. Well, guys, let me get to other in-gaming news real quick. Well, guys, speaking of Tokyo Game Show, of our popularity, news and entertainment and energy, guys, of our strongest power, I do want to jump into this for a second. Apparently, guys, if you guys have heard of Monster Hunter, I mean, on personal number, Mike, I'm talking about W8s. I mean, watch hours. You know, for playlist, admin system. I'm not sure if you can. I mean, if you can help me a little bit, that'd be great. I mean, whatever sounds comfortable, whatever sounds not too bad as much, I would thank you so much for it. But let me pronounce it. Watch hours. That's pretty much the main thing. W8 equals watch hours, involving the channel on YouTube. Especially with mine included, if you're able to. But yeah, guys, Monster Hunter Wilds, they do have a new rank. Guess I can help out with your W8s. Well, how are you able to help me, Mike? I'm not sure. I mean, you guys know how to help me pretty well over the years. But like this, not as much we can gather or take on. I mean, whatever we can handle, Mike, whatever I can handle, or the way I can handle a little bit, I'm not 100% sure. But when we get to the point, guys, with Monster Hunter Wilds, they actually recently revealed, guys, returning monster is a farting pink ape. You want to talk about a pink ape, guys? I mean, really, it's us. I mean, why would there be a pink ape? Well, they are bringing more Monster Hunter, guys, reveals out of Tokyo Game Show. Well, I haven't played Monster Hunter, thank you, but you know, I don't know. I want you to be down on here. I want you to be happy. Well, happiness is where it's coming from. Well, I'm always happy when I'm with my true love, and with my job at Thief, and I mean, I've been at Thief for a little over a year now. Actually, a little more than that. You know, if I wasn't gonna be that a little bit sick after yesterday, I would have been perfectly fine. But you know, I mean, remember, I don't throw up as much, guys. I never do. But you know, I'm feeling a little bit okay, a little more better, as it is. That's all I can really squeeze and take. I'm not gonna read any of this or any of that either. But if they are making another Monster Hunter game, I want to say probably later, towards when we get to 2025.
and I think your own channel is super cool, right?
Yeah, I think so. But I need a lot. Well, we need a lot of people to watch the playlist, though. I mean, that's what I'm looking for. I mean, I would love to see that. You know, have the boosting with my W8s again, and get it back to where it was. I mean, I would love it. Trust me. It'd be doing a pretty good favor. I mean, a huge favor. You know, that's to be in everybody else's debt and whatnot. But I don't know. I mean, everybody is desperate for help somewhere. The way I can do it, or you guys can do something that makes us better and better, mostly. So we'll see. Well, guys, we'll see what else we got today. If you guys can also check out the other stuff, PlayStation Network was slowly coming back online after a significant outrage. I don't think we get a lot of outrages very much. The way people disconnect with internet or other stuff. If you're playing Nintendo, well, Nintendo's another thing. But if you look at PlayStation, they really want to disconnect if they're looking to upgrade stuff or pretty much whatever they see, whatever they see what's really wrong with it, you know. Whatever's more countable, whatever's more, whatever they really need to work on more. It really is. Oh, guys, I'm gonna go ahead and start attaching Balthia to Kira. So Kira will be belonging to Balthia with the upgrade instead of Kira, by the way. So we'll take that as much as we can gather. Well, guys, Pinello. Oh, actually no. Somebody got a level up as well. Actually, it might have been Pinello. Level 24. I will have a little bit of appreciation. My next stream mic is probably gonna be. My next stream will probably be back on Thursday. Well, I am the king of the world. I've always been the king of the world, guys. Now I'm the final boss. Always. But yeah, I will be back, Mike, probably on Thursday. But you guys don't know, I will be back to work on Thursday as well. Then I'm off Friday. So if you can watch my playlist, Mike, that'd be awesome. While you're at it, but it's okay. Give me 1 minute, guys. It's W8. There we go. We want to get ourselves a little bit of surroundings, but never be alone or disappear. Not the best wise one, but doing something that's more comfy. And much more warm as it is. So basically, PSN, so basically guys, with our strongest power today, PlayStation Network did recently had an outrage, but they finally came back online whatsoever. So usually PlayStation really wants to disconnect internet for the much amount of time, but not very much we can really have any info or see what's going on. But we've seen other gaming companies, guys, that do it. You talk about Nintendo and sometimes Xbox, whatever they're trying to work on. I think that's pretty much whatever they wanna bring in. Whatever they're trying to upgrade and whatever they can fix. I mean, fixing is where everything is important. You know, you do what you gotta do. You don't really wait on it. I mean, you pretty much just wanna get it done now, and not have anybody else do it. You know, that's all I can take care of. You know, guys, take care of it and be done with it. But yeah, no worries. I mean, people have been there. I've been there enough times, but not exactly less. Ruby, good morning. How are you? Make a lot of shout out to you, partner. Good to see you back. And welcome to our strongest power today. But nothing else, guys, would be broken-hearted. And yes, guys, the space that we use. whatever is more comfortable for us. So, doesn't take anything, or does not take a big amount. It really does not. As long as whatever is more comfortable, we do what really is very important, as it is. Alright guys, we'll see what else we got today. Alright guys, Critical Role animated show. I don't think I've heard of this show, or you guys have heard of it. The show itself is called The Legend of Vox. So The Legend of Vox, guys, Messina, it will officially go free on YouTube ahead of Season 3. As they bring guys the glorious goods. So I've never ever seen the show compared to Once in the Penguin. Which we all know, guys, Robert Pattinson's Batman is not in the Penguin. I repeat, he is not in the Penguin. So, I don't think there's a nervous rumor involving that, or whatever they want to talk about and present. But like I said, guys, he's not in the Batman. He's not in the Penguin.
I must endure.
So, yeah. So the good thing is, they are bringing the show free ahead of YouTube after 2 seasons as an animated show. Now, recently, Amazon uploaded all 24 episodes for the show itself by the name of The Legend of Vox Messina.
I got it.
It's pretty much a different anime show, different between Pokemon, Sailor Moon, and Attack on Titan.
Please.
Or watching Powerpuff Girls after a pretty long time, guys. That's much we can think about, though. Yeah, guys, Season 3 may also be on Amazon Prime as well, but we'll see what happens. But the good thing to note, guys, is 9 times out of 10, the show itself is going to be ahead with YouTube, with Season 3 coming around soon, or coming up shortly. So that's something to think about when we have the orders and the confidence. Alright guys, we'll see what else we got today. I'm gonna quickly get into top stories real quick before we get ourselves an opportunity to talk about remakes. So guys, let me double check real quick. We gotta thank you for coming in, Ruby. You're a little more understandable this morning, and there's something that's more satisfying and more to predict too. We're not having our backs against the wall. That's not the rightful answer. And nothing's final, guys, if that's your final answer. So guys, that's pretty much where we want to go. We want to go through these woods, and we need another chocobo. So we are going to lose 2 minds in just a few minutes. But yeah, so guys, with our popularity, Zeus, entertainment, and energy of our strongest power today, and everyone watching, with our 595 mods today as well, I'm gonna quickly get into top stories. So, in top stories today, guys, for those of you that have not downloaded the home screen on your PS5s, or having to upgrade your own system, they replaced the unique video game art, guys, with annoying ads you pretty much cannot turn off as we speak. So, I don't know much about what's going on with that, or having to watch ads if you're watching an episode of a movie on Tubi, on Hulu, or any sort of thing, guys, that you're paying per month. So they are bringing something to PS5. So they are bringing in just guys, stupid ads to the PS5 consoles between its home screens. I don't understand why they want to actually do that, for example, or even if they're just trying to watch something else instead of having something more comfortable when it comes to relaxation, either way. But I don't know much what's going on with that either way. there's really not much to provide to satisfy it or think of. So we'll see. So guys, as far as other type stories go, with our strongest power, YosiP thinks a Final Fantasy IX remake, guys. According to YosiP, he does state the following: that Final Fantasy IX remake will take more than one game. I mean, why? Here's the thing, guys. Here's the only thing. I want to say there's a little bit wrong with that. I mean, yes, we are getting the remake of Final Fantasy IX, but I mean, why is I mean, how many rumors has there been when it comes to a remake of any Final Fantasy or any RPG game? That's the only thing. But basically, guys, the creator behind Final Fantasy XIV, according to Naoki Yoshida, he did talk a little bit about, guys, a remake that what the game itself might look like. He wants that a lot of it may or may not fit going in to Final Fantasy IX remake. So I think that I don't think it really explains that much. But look, I mean I don't know when we're getting the damn remake, and that is Final Fantasy IX. But basically, guys, the only way we're gonna have that game by then, I mean, if I had to guess when we are getting Final Fantasy IX remake, as of right now, it's having, guys, it's not gonna be this year. My guess is probably next year, if they wanna build something up and have something to hype up for. That's the only thing about that, you know? I mean, yes, it may take some tougher challenges for the game and for the remake itself, but I don't know how long that's going to build in. I mean, I know they've been hyping. I mean, you're talking about watching and what that RPG game can do better.
Laboratory.
So,
what were they doing?
So it basically depends.
Research.
So Yoshida's favorite game is Final Fantasy VII minigame, which is called snowboarding. I mean, I played a little bit of snowboarding before I beaten Final Fantasy VII a long time ago. So basically, snowboarding was not too bad. But guys, I'm gonna give you guys my location real quick. We are now at the Handy Mines. So we're not gonna go much further than this till next week, pretty much after this week. So if we're looking to maybe get some sort of a save point in here, I think we're gonna have a little more time real quick. So yeah, and then he said that he does talk a little bit about, guys, real quick. He talks a little bit about Final Fantasy 16 having an Xbox release. Well, Final Fantasy 16, guys, since that game came out last year, that's my last year's game of the year. Even though that did not win, you know, pretty much 2 years ago. That game is one of the best I've ever played, even though I haven't beaten the entire thing. But the music itself does bring something interesting, though. It does bring something to promise, though. You know, I mean, it really does. That game is really good. Coming out of PlayStation, and then on Steam. Well, we all know, guys, GTA 6, that's it ain't coming out till after next year. I don't think a lot of people would be kidding. Not a lot of people would, but 9 times out of 10, people know what it's really going to take. I mean, depending on Kingdom Hearts 4 as well, so. But basically, it's Final Fantasy IX Remake. They're going to continue with their stuff right now. So, like I said, I don't know when that's coming out. Probably towards next year. Probably 2026, if I'm right. I mean, I may be right or wrong. But, I can see that game coming out by then. And as far as the consoles go, it might still hit the PS5, Xbox, guys, Xbox Series, and on Steam for sure. I do not see anything else going the way it should be. I understand Square Enix is trying to plan something and take their time on games like this. But they're doing something that's making us patient. That makes us wants us to think, guys. How good Final Fantasy 9 remake's gonna be. I mean, how many remakes has there been when it comes to Final Fantasy? I mean, Final Fantasy 7 is the only one that's done it. I don't think Final Fantasy 6 has. What? No. I mean, there's been a lot of pixel remasters when it comes to Final Fantasy, as a matter of fact, but I don't think Final Fantasy 12. No, I don't think Final Fantasy 15 had a remake. But they're gonna have to bring much more in charge with that. But I don't see them remaking that at all. I just think the pixel remasters are really good. They do not need to bring anything else, but only Final Fantasy 9, only FF9 remake, guys. That could be coming out by something else in the future. But we do not know what Square Enix is going to be planning by then. I just don't think it's going to happen until further and further in the future. By the time we get to that point. So I don't know. I mean, it's going to take plenty of time to really see what Square Enix can do, and then, yeah. They'll do what they gotta do. You know? It's not gonna be hard for people to realize it. Or whatever it's more to trust it. And also confront it too. So yeah, guys, my guess the game is probably not gonna be having a trailer till next year. And that'll be Final Fantasy 9 remake, so we're gonna have plenty of time. We're gonna, guys, a lot of time before we get to any of it. So I mean, Square Enix is gonna have a lot of things to bring, and also with Kingdom Hearts 4 with that involved. So yeah, I don't know. I mean, they can do whatever they want possible, but they will not shatter the dreams, and they will not shut down reality. Like I said, guys, it all depends how much they really want to bring to the table, and what Square Enix wants to do, you know? But people should not have to rush it or try to hurry it. Go for the hurry up, guys, if you're playing football. So Square Enix is going to take the time, guys. I mean, I'm pretty much patient as a human being, as the king of the world, and as the final boss. So we're gonna wrap everything up in a few minutes, in just a little bit, guys. I just want to get to a save point though, before we get to end and get back to this, guys. Next Tuesday. Well, we are adding a little more time though, at least for now. Yes, guys, we got a lot of birds right now. As long as we're not sucking everybody else's blood, or sucking dry, we'll be fine. I'm gonna get ballsy with some answer, guys. But yeah, I have no clue. I mean, Square Enix has been doing a good job, but not doing as much with updating. But they're having the news that we're hoping to hear. Whatever is more exactly that meets the eye. It's where everything comes to reality. So, like I said, I don't know. We're gonna have an update soon. It's like, I mean, I do want to mention Kingdom Hearts 4 real quick. I'm pretty sure we're gonna still get another teaser trailer before the end of this year. So, guys, that's still going to happen either way. So I still do not see why not. The game itself might still be releasing by next year, even though GTA 6 won't be coming out till 2026. You know, guys, with Rockstar delaying the entire game. But that game is still going to win.
Please.
GTA 6, guys, that one's still going to win by far. But not towards anything else, towards anything upon it, so. Cesar, Nolia, make a love shout out. Well, love, thank you for coming in. But yeah, guys, I'm feeling a little extra better, but I'm not going to get sick today. And Bossio does do a whistle, well, by the way. So we are trying to get to a save point right now, since we're trying to wrap everything up for today. I guess Bossio will get his 7th hit. So guys, our highest hits right now, with our strongest power, we are at, we were at 17, but I think we hit no more than that. The heals make a lot of setup deals. Another whistle for response from Bossio. There you go. Oh, we're making sure everything is in position, guys. It really is. But I'm just gonna do my current thing, guys. Just got my withdrawal a little while ago this morning. And see if I can put some energy in my throat today. And now I don't know if I'm gonna be with my true love or not. Actually, maybe. But I know she does not want me to pass anything around. Honestly, guys, no. Well, guys, I'm gonna quickly get to this urn real quick. And the thing about this urn, guys, it does open the entire maps. Well, we're not gonna have an opportunity to get over there. So what I'm probably going to do, guys, I'm gonna get out of here in a minute. So that way I can get to a save point and then get the license points. So I'm gonna get out of here. So like I said, I'm gonna get much more into the Lucio Mines next week. That's all you guys know. Apple Love, thank you for coming in today also. Now Apple Love, guys, he's been around for a while too. And I don't want to say what we're doing. Hold on, guys, we want to get out of here. We're not taking on the slimes. Well, guys, if the slime was gonna be green, that'd be a little bit better. If you talk about having blue, blue is not gonna be as much. If you think about it otherwise. So guys, based on the schedule of our strongest power, I do know I go back to work on Thursday, but I'm off today, guys, again, and I'm off tomorrow. I'm gonna be doing the same thing as I normally do. I'm gonna get some good to eat later on today, and get some to really clean up on. And then, yeah, based on the schedule, my next stream, guys, is probably gonna be on Thursday. So, what is tomorrow? Tomorrow's Wednesday. Because, guys, 9 times out of 10, I will not be live tomorrow. But I know my true love has been praying and praying. You know, ever since I was feeling a little more extra miserable at the end of the night. Well, like I said, I've been feeling a little more good, to be honest. But can never be the same as it is. Can never be the same like anything else. Well, guys, I'm gonna get Vaughn over here, and I want to get rid of these Zellies right now because I don't want to be sick and tired of having to take on these multiple ones. It's like if you're playing Doom, or even if you're playing Dragon Quest VIII.
I must endure.
That's pretty much whatever it could be. Since splitting into 2 guys with slimes and other enemies. Or even if you're playing Breath of Fire 3. But Breath of Fire 3, guys, that one is pretty good too. I haven't played that game in a while. But it does show some good elements of surprise. You're talking about transforming into dragons. Only the main character can do that, guys. Ray, I think. I know Ray can only become a werewolf. Pretty much with anything. I do know, guys, the Legend of Dragoon, you can become dragoons. With a lot of power. A lot of, Dragoon abilities. Which I'm not 100% sure, guys. When I wanna get an episode of the Legend of Dragoon, it's still every 3 to 4 days a week, guys. That game will always be that game is not going to be escaping on the schedule right now. I do want to get a damn episode for it. I just don't know when. I want to try to elaborate it as soon as possible. but I'm gonna take my time. I'm not gonna rush into it or have anything else be self-proclaimed. But yeah, guys, I do wanna bring one passing shout out real quick. Apparently, as a former Cincinnati Red baseball player, and also playing another Major League Baseball team by the name of coming out of the Philadelphia Phillies over the years. And the name I'm about to bring up is also, guys, being at WrestleMania 14 and I believe 15. I don't know. But the name I'm about to bring up is one man. So, guys, one man. The one and only Pete Rose. So, guys, Pete Rose. Pete Rose died earlier today. I mean, yesterday. So yeah, guys, Pete Rose died at the age of 83 this week. So we lost a little too many people. So I don't know what really happened with Pete Rose. My condolences go out to the family. He's a former Cincinnati Red. He was also, I want to say he was also a WWE Hall of Famer, which I believe he deserves to be in the Hall of Fame, which I think he does. But Pete Rose, I mean, he goes way back when Glenn Jacobs when he took on The Undertaker in WrestleMania 14. But basically, guys, you talk about Pete Rose. He's been playing baseball for a long time. You guys remember him playing for the team that he started. He recently started with the Cincinnati Reds, and then he was traded to the Philadelphia Phillies years later. And then he was the guest announcer for the match between Undertaker, yes guys, Kane and Undertaker. And then he got tombstoned by Kane. So I feel like that was an alright moment. I mean, not too bad of a moment. Involving the legendary Pete Rose. When you had Jim Ross and Jerry the King Lawler doing the call recently. Well, basically, if you think about a baseball player, guys, you talk about Pete Rose, Mark McGwire, you talk about, who else would there be, guys? Oh yeah, for example, not just Pete Rose, Albert Pujols is still around, guys. Oh yes, he is. He's still around. I mean, he's been doing baseball for a long time. So, oh boy, I can't think of any other name. But yeah, guys, Pete Rose, Mark McGwire, Babe Ruth, Lou Gehrig. I mean, and yes, guys, Thurman Munson from the Yankees. You talk about all the all-time greats. You talk about a lot of baseball players for a long time. Of course, I don't know how old Thurman Munson was. I really can't remember. But he was one of the coolest dudes. He was one of the good baseball players for a long time. Mark Cosi, he's still around, as far as I can tell you. What I can really remember by it. So yeah, I'm not 100% sure. But I do want to say, guys, Pete Rose had a good baseball life. I know he did not, I'm pretty sure he did enjoy a little bit of being tombstoned by Kane, not once, but twice, in a wrestling ring. I do know he was a chicken, and then he got tombstoned at the end. So basically, guys, over the years, Kane did take off the mask. Took off to see who was behind it. So basically, yes. So I want to say, yeah, guys, Pete Rose. May this baseball player rest in peace. May God, sadly, guys, may God have this mercy on his soul. I mean, a lot of people knew Pete Rose for a long time. Well, what am I doing? I'm selling my items. Sorry, guys. I did not know what I was doing. I sadly had to sell my ethers. I was going to sell my loot. But yeah, guys, my apologies. But yeah, I mean, Pete Rose, he was a great baseball player. He really was. I mean, honestly, that he was. And nobody can replace him, guys. Nobody can, and nobody will. I mean, if you guys watch Pete Rose play, I mean, he's been playing only 2 teams. Number 1, he started with the Cincinnati Reds first. And then number 2, he was recently traded to the Phillies. So I think he only played a couple of seasons. But no one can show a lot of support and a lot of sports respect to Pete Rose. Nobody can. But only Pete Rose can answer that. I mean, between any baseball player, by example. So yeah, guys, I pray for Pete Rose. He did so much for us over the years, and he will always be our Cincinnati Red, and yes, guys, our Philadelphia Philly. He always will be. And God will show Pete Rose the way. He'll. Everybody else knows the answer to it. Alright, guys. We are surpassing a little over 2 hours after just talking a little bit about Pete Rose and a couple other things. I'm just doing my license points real quick. Then I'm gonna be done for today until Thursday. So I just got done doing the license points for Vaughn. Okay, Baltimore, by the way. Does anybody need hit points? Well, guys, Baltimore's at 1,222. I'm gonna go and give him 6 and 7, guys, of White Magic. What that means is number 6, guys, for White Magic. The Baltimore between 1 or 2 classes today.
Hi everyone, it's Jessica.
He does have Kuraga and Reason. With Reason, it's pretty much unlocked. Number 2, you guys have Clancy and Senna. So he's pretty much taken care of. Hey, beautiful, how you doing? Sorry I haven't texted your ass last night. All I'm gonna say is a long story, and I got sick. I pretty much got sick twice. But I did not answer your call or your message. You know, I wanted to sleep in. Did not take any dinner yesterday, guys, and yeah, I was just feeling a little terrible, and I just needed a lot of sleep. I mean, at least for the night. Well, guys, as far as Fran goes, well, no, how many does Fran have? Okay, alright, guys, she's at 1070. I'll give her a poison lord too. As much as I want her to get Shattered Heart as the last quickening for her, I'm gonna give her a little extra hit points. So the hit points increase, guys, for Fran. It's 110. She's now at 1180. And then the last thing I'll give her is accessories 12. So that should be good enough. Boss by far. Boss is not going to get Flame Purge yet. Yes, guys, I want to wait on that for the time being before I get to anything else to speculate. I won't give him the other stuff real quick. Well, I guess we're gonna wrap everything up for today. So I'm just unlocking the Gambit slot and then the Axes and Hammers number 6 though. As far as Lady Ass goes, I can maybe give her just a little bit of an increase, but not as much as I can establish. I'll just give her 70 for now. But are you alright, dears? Like I said, dears, I'm sorry for not messaging or taking your call yesterday. I need a lot of sleep and take anything from work. Well, like I said, guys, I'm doing okay. God helped me for the rest of the night and knew what was really hurting me. So that's all Christianity can ask for, and what you guys can ask for me. Alright, guys, Pinello. I don't want to have her go way higher. I will probably just give her channeling and then let's give her accessories 8. Let's go from there for a while. Alright, guys, that's gonna wrap everything up for today. So guys, based on the schedule, with our strongest power, I will be back here on Thursday, same time, same channel. I'm going to be doing the same old thing I've been doing today. I'm going to clean myself up at the sow. I'm going to be hopping in the shower in just a bit. But it is a good thing. I don't have to be sick anymore a whole lot. I mean, I will not be sick on Friday. That's to let you guys know. I'm feeling a little bit good. All I need is a lot of energy, a lot of hunger, and yeah, I'll just go from there. But it is a good thing you guys are with me. You know, if it wasn't for God, as a 100% Christian, He would have not exactly healed me between my throat and my taste buds mostly. So here's the thing: whatever I'm having today, it's not gonna get to my system. It will not strike me down. It never will. But all I gotta do, guys, is avoid the heat and keep myself cool. That's all I'm gonna do. What my song is power, and my 2 love will make sure that my ass does not get double sick again. So, sickness is never the answer, guys. If you're having a lot of sleep and trying to eat healthy. I mean, trying to eat healthy all the time. When you talk about having salads, fruit, and vegetables all together. So yeah. Alright guys, I will be back on Thursday. I will be doing game 1 of an MLB 24 this week, before I go back to work by then. So it's going to be me and our White Sox guys. We're going to be taking on our first opening day. We're going to be taking on the Detroit Tigers and Tyler Screwball, and then my first starting pitcher by then. If you guys want to catch more Final Fantasy 12 Zodiac games, I'm just going to make the short and sweet. Well, I can say on the stream, guys, following Sarah. We are always filled, guys, with popularity, Zeus, entertainment, and energy, especially if nothing else is left out as much. But make sure you guys hit that like button, support button, and comment. That way, when we go live, you can support it, you can give it W8s, you can make everybody else happy, talk with everyone, talk with me, as the king of the world. I'm always the king of the world, guys, and I'm always the final boss. Since I've been on YouTube for a little over 8 years this year, and 6 years with Twitter and Facebook, all together. Well, my song is power, guys, mostly. So hit that like button, guys, support button, and comment. And remember, guys, and to interest the following. Remember, guys, love, support, and respect is the key. Stay awesome and creative. With our 595 mods together, making it so we're not out of luck, or pretty much not exactly broke, but doing something that makes us more proud. We want to sell something supportive, we want to make each other happy, and much more fitting. Both our song is power included. A lot of happiness while we're at it. And yes, guys, now it's just power. Anytime we manage, guys, to find people, socialize, volunteer each other's live streams on YouTube, you talk about wanting to be friendly and nice. We're always nice with people. You guys understand we are. We don't cause drama anymore. If people want to take it, they can take it outside, or not allowed to be in live streams that much. But yeah, guys, all we need to do is follow and share it with our strongest power. Let's show what popularity, entertainment, Zeus, and energy is of our strongest power of our community, of what the true meaning is, how we socialize it, and bring much more together. Our mods count, guys. We are at 595 together. All we gotta do, guys, is follow and share it and socialize it on Twitter, Facebook, and YouTube. So remember, guys, I will be back on Thursday in the morning, same time, same channel. Our strongest power will be forevermore with me, and I'll be forevermore with you guys in the chat, like always. So guys, Thursday morning, I will be back by then. I'm gonna have the first game for you guys in the chat. I'm gonna have our White Sox take on the Tigers and Tyler Screwball, and we'll just go from there and follow it up going forward. So guys, like and share the stream, meet and greet. If you guys do or do not have an admin system, you guys can find a way to boost it, or find somebody else that can help me. And that's where togetherness, guys, comes to play. You don't want to do it on your own. but you want help as much as possible, instead of doing it solo all the time. But all you guys need to do, you guys can watch my playlists, use or do not use if you have an admin system. Try to boost my stuff, guys, a little bit more. But W8 is going to be very important from now on, and throwing a lot of important stuff along the way. So alright guys, that's going to wrap everything up for today. Like and share the stream, socialize it guys, help with my W8s, and boost everything up if you can. So guys, like and share the stream, meet and greet, and all we need to do guys, on a good high note, is we watch videos in full. Watch the videos in full guys, give it a thumbs up, put a smile, show a lot of strongest power appreciation to our community, and doing something that's more to follow and share guys. With our social media and our YouTube accounts, with our social podcast services, all around the globe, and our channels along with that, like Twitter, Facebook, YouTube, Instagram, and Reddit. So guys, that's gonna wrap up our Tuesday morning today. I will see you guys on Thursday in the morning. This game will be back next Tuesday. We're gonna go back to Lose Two Minds, and yeah, I don't know if we're gonna unlock another hunt yet. We're gonna see where hunt number 6 is. If it's gonna be rainy or pretty much cloudy. So we'll see what happens by next week. I will see you guys back here on Thursday morning between baseball action, between me and our White Sox of our first game taking on the Tigers. So yeah, you guys have a good rest of your Tuesday morning, guys. I'm gonna get cleaned up real quick. Be good to one another, be kind, and love one another. I'll see you guys here Thursday morning with our popularity, Zeus, entertainment, and energy, with our strongest power, and we'll see each other then. And I'm gonna keep on getting better each time. That's all I can provide. So you guys have a good rest of your morning. Good morning, good afternoon, good night. I'll see you guys Thursday morning, guys, for baseball. Where me and our White Sox take on the Tigers and Detroit with Tyler Skubal. So good morning, good afternoon, good night, guys. I will see you guys in the next one, and I will see you guys next time. Until then, guys, I will see you guys in the next one.